This is the motorcade leaving the island of Palm Beach and heading west. You can see they are just about, it looks like they're about to pass over that Southern Boulevard overpass, which is just past Dixie Highway. They've already passed the Olive Avenue area. They are now, as you see, at the front of the motorcade. That is going over the Southern Boulevard overpass as it makes its way either to I-95 or the Turnpike. Earlier today, the Prime Minister, when he landed at Fort Lauderdale Airport, we expected him to take Interstate 95, but instead he came north on the Turnpike. So we're not sure exactly which route he's going to take right now as he heads back down south to Fort Lauderdale, where his plane is. But we can tell you that if you are in and around this area, all of these roads are blocked right now. We know at Southern Boulevard and 95, there are a lot of police officers, so that's what we're anticipating his route to be. Let's go now to Angela. I think we've got that shot back up. Ange, what can you tell us?
Well, I think that shot was interrupted by Secret Service, but I can tell you that we just saw the motorcade just pass our way. You can see the line of police cars here on Southern Boulevard as you approach the island, as you approach that bridge that takes you to the island. We did see some of the supporters as well as protesters on both sides here today. It was about an active group, I'd say maybe about 100 people around noontime just after that arrival, and now it has thinned out a bit, but you have people who are still hanging out, trying to see if they can catch a glimpse of that motorcade when it passed by here. I can tell you at some points it was kind of, it was interesting. Some of the supporters and protesters came together. The police were making sure that everyone was peaceful. At times there was a dialogue going back and forth, sometimes kind of, how can I say, uncomfortable, but again, it was a peaceful demonstration. We talked to another supporter who said that she was here just to make sure that the former president as well as the prime minister knew that they were here, they supported Israel. And then we heard from Terry Parker earlier today talking to the protesters who were here, who were saying they too wanted to get their message out as well. Now we still see police activity here. They have not moved as of yet. We've seen police officers from the Palm Beach County Sheriff's Office, Boynton Beach Police, Martin, Broward County, all here today. And again, I can say that it has been peaceful, and we will continue to stay here and bring you an update tonight starting at 4 o'clock. Tiff?
All right, Angela, thank you. And of course, Prime Minister Netanyahu has been here in the U.S. since Wednesday when he addressed Congress. He did meet with President Biden. He met with VP Kamala Harris before he headed south here to meet with Donald Trump on Palm Beach. Of course, as we showed you yesterday, to his meetings in Washington were met with protests. Here, everything has been peaceful. The demonstrators who were on the bridge today were peaceful. There were about 70 or so, according to Terry Parker in one of her earlier reports. Our team coverage will continue today on our 4 o'clock newscast. You can also get updates on WPBF.com and the WPBF 25 News app. Now we send you back to your program.